for Biafra spirit, for Elohim, for Chukwokika Biama, to guide those who volunteer to defend our land against these terrorists. That is all. Do what you need to do. Any place you see anybody, telling you that, what are you doing? Action, action. If you know how to attack and shut the person down, you do it. Shut the person down, because he is not part of what we are doing. If you see where they are commenting, where is your action? They are killing us. Shout the person down. Don't allow the person, don't give the person any breathing space. Because these are the people who were looking for any slightest opportunity to demoralize the people. Let me tell you, this whole thing will end in our victory. Forget what you see today. Pray for the men that have volunteered to defend our land. Forget what you are seeing. Do not be part of those who will go on social media and all they do is, where is the action? Is it where they kill us? Is it where they finish us? What you don't know is bigger than you. We'll be watching them. Let me tell you, they also know that they are not finding it easy. They are not finding it easy. But they have not seen anything yet. They have not seen anything. Now, you have watched this video. I'm going to play the second video, and that is the next man we want to know who he is. This man is not a Fulani man. This man is not a Fulani man. Those of you in 82 Division, Enugu, we want this man, every details about him. He is not a Fulani man. You see, we know them where we see them. We know Fulani where we see them. We know Hausa men where we see them. And because Biafra people, we don't lie. We don't lie. Everything, we can never lie in this struggle. People have died. This struggle is, involve blood of people. We can't lie. But let me tell you, the picture you see here is not a Fulani man. Is not a Fulani man. Neither is he an Hausa man. This is a Southerner. This is a Southerner. And probably even a Biafra. So, if you are watching me now, we want you to take screenshot of this man. Any place. Post it. We need to have his details. It doesn't matter anywhere he come from. Because we will show them madness. Let me tell you. You see, let me tell you, the international community will hear of us. They say two wrong cannot make a right, but it seems that two wrong is going to make a right from now on. The people in Etuti division, if this information is not passed to us, you have declared yourself the enemy of Biafra. From today, we don't care about whoever that is there. But these two guys, you must give us the details. Because there is no law. This is pure terrorism. This is pure terrorism. Forget that they are wearing Nigeria Army uniform, which everybody know, including international community. They know what Nigeria governments are doing. This is pure terrorism. And we need to treat them like terrorists. You have to live up to expectation. Responsibility of your own action. You take the responsibility. We know that we are not, this is just our own. Okay? The commanders and those who command them, who command this troop now, we are coming to that. But these two guys is our own. We want to let them feel the pain of children they killed in that place. We want to let them feel that pain of the women they shot in their stomach. We want to let them feel the pain of people they have rendered orphan. We want to see these men feel the pain of those they have made widow today. And they are going to see it. They're going to feel that pain. Believe me, except if God is not God. Except if God is not God. They are watching me now. I know that two of them, they are watching me. I know that somebody have called their attention to go and watch Simon Ekpa is talking about them. If these two men leave Biafraland, if these two men, oh God, if these two men leave Biafraland, even if nothing else, if these two men leave Biafraland, after the next 2 months, it will be a sacrilege. It will be a sacrilege. And when it happens, tell us. Tell us that we have revenged. Tell us. These are people who cannot face bandit, the so-called bandit. These are people who cannot face Fulani herdsmen. They are here in the southeast displaying muscle in village where the women and children have no arms, where they don't even have cutlass to defend themselves. Look at them. Criminals killing for Nigeria government. This particular person is not a Fulani man. This person is not a Fulani man. This person is not a Fulani man. So at least 40%, 50%, to even 70% of the people here are not Fulanis. They are not Fulanis. Look at them. No confrontation. Let me tell you one thing. No confrontation from anywhere. That is why you see some of them carrying their gun on their shoulder. Because no confrontation. Look at this one. This one have his gun on his shoulder. Meaning they know there is no confrontation coming from anywhere. He have his gun on his shoulder. Look at it. Look at the gun on his shoulder. Almost all of them have their gun on their shoulder and they are burning the village because they know there is no confrontation from anywhere. Look at him. He have his gun on his shoulder. We want the identity of this man. Any place he is. All of them had their guns on their shoulders. Which means there is no threat anywhere. No confrontation from anybody. No confrontation from anybody. Look, this one bending. The gun is still on his shoulder. Look at this one. You see the gun? The gun is even on the back, meaning that there is no threat to their life. There is no confrontation from anywhere. Nobody have attacked them, because if anybody have attacked them in this community, they wouldn't be relaxing and having their gun hanging on their back. Look at this one. The gun is hanging on the shoulder, meaning that when they enter this village, just because the village is a remote village, they want to kill anybody they see, and nobody is going to ask questions. That is why you see the gun hanging on his back, because there is no threat to the life. There is no threat to his life. Nobody is confronting them. Nobody is shooting at them, and that is why they are all relaxing. Only the one with the machine gun, with chain bullet, that is shooting and destroying everything and killing people while they are inside the house. Look, this one as well have his gun hanging. Look, the gun hanging, which means there is no threat to his life. There is no confrontation from anybody. But they are just killing everybody they see. They are killing all the animals. They are burning the houses where there is no confrontation from anywhere. Now, you have all watched that. The people I just showed you now, hope all of you take the screenshot of the picture and all that. And of course, anywhere, anybody that identified them, we need their details as soon as possible. They can never go free. They can never, ever go free. They can never go free. And we want to hear the end. They can never go free. Now, there has been a lot of lies told against Biafra people. There have been a lot of lies, propaganda told against IPOB. And we have come this evening to address it. They say that there has been a shootout in a place called Nobi. I have come this evening to address that particular stage. Staged shootout. They say they were driving and they ambushed them. I want to call attention of the world and attention of Nigerians, those who are still human beings. I want to call attention of all Biafrans that what you saw on channel television was the biggest lie that has been told after the Buhari death. After the parading of a fake man in Aso Rock, the biggest lie told so far is that there was a shootout in Unobi. And I want you to watch.
What began as a show of force by joint security operatives in Anambra State ahead of the governorship election turned into a gun battle that took the security agencies by surprise.
What this narrator just told now is the biggest lie ever. Very, very absurd and very sad. This woman started by something that looked normal become that the Nigeria security agent joint security operation came under attack. My people and viewers, I want to debunk this particular narrative today that the video you see here, there were no attack. These security personnel did not come under any attack. This was people who ordinarily wanted to have what you call some kind of exercise. Exercise, probably in preparation for Anambra election. They want to display some exercise how to foil attack if they come under attack. For example, if this is just a security exercise that, just that Nigeria is what it is. So they were having this exercise here, and the truth is that there is nobody here, there is no militant, no military, no, not even their sponsored DSS or non-government. Nobody confronted them here. This exercise was supposed to be ordinary exercise. Now they ended up killing people. They ended up killing people, and what will shock you is that the commissioner of police came to claim responsibility of being under attack. This is the worst thing that I have seen in my life. In fact, I am thinking that this is the worst thing I have seen in my life. In my entire life. In my entire life. This particular video is the worst thing I have seen. I thought, in fact, if I don't know that Nigeria have gone this far. I didn't know. There nothing, in fact, I said all my life, I have never seen anything as absurd, irresponsible, lies. I have not seen anything as this video. Because what surprises me and what shocked me is how a commissioner of police, all of a sudden, because he has killed people, turned around to say the mistake they know they should have, the mistake they have done is to confront convoy of joint military operation. I want you to watch this video very well, and I'm going to, before I go forward into playing that video, I want to play another video that will give you a more clearer understanding and picture of what transpired, so that after watching that video, you will now take it and position your mind to this particular video that I have just showed some seconds of clip. So let us go there. Ogechi, please try to email me and write Ogechi so I will understand this, you please. Some of you remember this particular video when it came online. It was the same thing that happened in Inobi. The same thing that happened in Inobi. That is what happened here. When you look at this video, you hear Nigerian Navy denies report, say it's a simulation. The same simulation that happened in Inobi, they ended up killing people, and they want to paint it that indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, have attacked them. Because it is well staged to kill people. And immediately they kill people, it was no longer military exercise. And what shocked me even more is that the cameraman that went there with them, who understand what was going on, was busy covering, giving a very good coverage. And when the commissioner came to lie, this person who videoed this thing on channel television did not even have some kind of remorse to say, this was not what we come here to do. You know, we did not come here to do this. So otherwise, why would the channel television be analyzing the video? Now, let me tell you, let me play this video for you to understand what is happening and what has happened in Unobi. And all the people that were involved, including the commissioner, will go down in history if he is not arrested immediately. He must be arrested. In fact, all the people involved in that shootout must be apprehended and arrested immediately. Because, except, well, of course, we know that the governors, we are not looking up to them anyway. We are not looking up to them. If my mic is bad, go and change your phone. Stop using Chinese phone. There are people who are using good phone, and my mic is sounding very well on their phone. By the time I see like 10 people telling me, Simon, your sound, I will know that something is wrong, and I will refresh. But if it is this one particular person always telling me, sound, Simon, your mic, go and change your phone. Go and change your phone and stop using Chinese phone. Chinese phone. I want everyone to watch. This is the same thing that happened in Unobi, but because they are looking for what to say that IPOB did, they are looking for something, allegation against indigenous people of Biafra. They are looking for anything to say that Biafra people do. They ended up killing people, and now they are saying some people attacked them. They are saying some people attacked them. All right. All right. Let us. Give that one. Give that one. Are you people seeing how people are falling down? See that they even had some kind of explosive. Give that one. You see the news? Nigerian Navy denied report saying it's a simulation. So, which means, according to them, they were just practicing and having some fun. Just like exactly what they did in the Ipob. And they decided to start killing innocent people by who came to the market to buy goods. Innocent people who came to the market, they decided to kill them. You see that? You have all watched that. What you see now is exactly what happened in Nobi. Exactly what happened in Nobi. But then, what shocked me is when I listened to that animal called Commissioner of Police, telling how they came under attack. I want you to, because I was thinking it's a joke. I was thinking it was a joke. Not until I began to listen on channel television when they were analyzing how they how they come under attack and they repel them and all that. This is absurd. And everybody must rise up to condemn that particular exercise and apprehend the people who killed innocent passerby and the people who went to the market, claiming they are unknown gunmen, claiming they are IPOB. Is IPOB attacking anybody? Is IPOB attacking anybody? IPOB don't have time to attack anybody. If you want to see what we are, go to the forest where boys are defending our land against terrorist Fulani. That's where we are. That's where ESN. We can find ESN in the bush and forest, where the Fulani have caused havoc for years, unabated. And today, you don't hear of any butchering from Fulani anywhere anymore. Are you not surprised? Because ESN is in the bushes. So, what are they looking for in the street of Biafraland? I want you to watch. Kinsley, Kinsley, whatever your name is, ESN should come out and confront this. I do not. It's people that you see in ESN, do they have two heads? Hmm? Do they have two heads? They are human beings like you. If it is about eating apple and rice now, you will have the biggest portion. If it is about taking your girlfriend to Mr. Biggs or something, you are going to be shining every Sunday. The people you are calling ESN to come out, they are your mate. They are your mate because for you to be in the internet, it means that you are now above 18 years. But every Sunday, you dress up. You dress up. You want to go and pursue a woman. You are telling another person to come out. Who is going to fight for you? Who? Coward everywhere. You can't do broadcast on media. You can't do nothing. All you do is ESN come out. ESN come out. As if ESN are not human beings like you. It is not that you are bringing money to support them. If I ask you now, what have you done in the struggle for Biafra? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Only going from one platform to another, asking ESN to come out. Have you contributed money? Nothing. Have you supported them on social media? Nothing. Have you defended ESN? Nothing. Have any of your family members done it? What have they done? Nothing. Every time ESN come out, ESN come out. You want somebody to die for you? You want somebody to fight for your freedom? You sit there, you come on social media, you talk. Instead of you to encourage the people who are doing everything, including putting their life online. All you do is to come here and discourage those who are supporting them. Oh, ESN is not coming out. ESN come out. ESN is coming out. ESN come out. And I ask you, who are you? Are you not a human being? The people that you are asking to come out, do they have two heads? They're everywhere. Mind how you talk on social media. What we want to hear from you now is not about ESN command. You are not the one commanding ESN. You are not the one giving opinion. Your opinion is not needed. Your opinion is not needed. We need to be addressing them. We need to be addressing them so that this whole nonsense will stop. Your opinion about whether ESN is coming out, whether ESN is not needed. It's not needed. We don't need that. The only thing we need from you is that you come here and you say you give word of encouragement to everybody who have come to do something in this struggle, one thing or the other, including those putting their life online. Don't come here and tell us what we are going to do. Don't come here and tell us how to bring ESN out. Oh, they are killing. Oh, where are they? Did you give them gun? Can you buy AK-47 and give to anybody? You can't. So when you are telling somebody to bring gun, what have you done to warrant you to ask questions about, hey, where is the gun? Where is the this? We cannot let this kind of people be, because the time has come where we are not going to tolerate rubbish. And if you ask that, if you bring that kind of nonsense suggestion, we are going to kick you out of our program. We don't need you here. We need to be focused. We need to encourage those guys who are going to defend us. We need to encourage them. We need to encourage others who are also willing to rise up and defend our land, and not a nuisance, not all these idiotic, mad people everywhere. I want you all to watch.
What began as a show of force by joint security operatives in Anambra State ahead of the governorship election turned into a gun battle that took the security agencies by surprise. The movement, which started out peacefully, took a different turn when the convoy arrived at the Nobi Junction.
All these lies. Look at, you cannot come under attack. I want you to understand something. You cannot come under attack. Look at the cars. Look at the helos. Is it helos or car? Look at the police and security car. The car is facing this way, which means these people now are coming that way. Do you understand me? So where is the where is the supposed attack or attackers shooting from? They are shooting from this from the other end. Now, when you look at that end, you see road safety car parking here, which means there are other security agents, still there. Probably they are the ones shooting all these their whatever bullet, And then these people are here. It is a complete exercise. It is exercise, just like what I showed you in the other video. This is the forensic analysis of this video that the channel television person who actually was comfortable to video it, by the way, because she have the knowledge, or he have the knowledge that this was not any attack. If there is an attack, do you think that the car of the securities will park here? No, it cannot park here. The car would have been the other way, the other side. And now they are facing their own car. They are facing the road safety car. And probably there are so many cars down there they are facing. So it can never be attacked. That is number 1 point. Let us continue.
Two vehicles opened fire on them.
Now, they tell you that, for example, you see how they shoot this car. They shoot the windscreen. That's where they want to make a point. That's where they want to turn it into something that is real. And they have to create a scene, a fake scene, and they kill people. Something that ordinarily should be just what they did in the video I showed you before. They turn it to make propaganda. They want to prove that they can kill. Something that, how can, nobody can attack these people in this kind of place. And they staged it. Because they were told that in Ekulobia, some of their boys ambushed the other of their boys. Because it is all DSS versus DSS. So what I'm trying to tell you now is that there is no way anybody can be under attack and the person is walking like this. Look at this military man. Look at his gun. Facing ground. Facing the floor. And he is walking without any body language of threat. There is nothing like I am threatened. There is nothing like I am frightened. There is nothing like I am under attack. He was walking majestically. Look at him. And then let me also tell you, this is the same man who you saw that was just standing now. Okay? This is the same man who you just saw standing in the same spot. Now, let us go to where he was standing. This is him. You see him? And all of a sudden, he went there and bent down. My people, do you think this is an attack? It is not an attack. Let's see him again where he is now bending. You see? And this is after he was standing. If I take the mouse back, here, he is standing. If I take the mouse front, which means after the standing, he go back here. And I want to also remind you that behind this bicycle, motorcycle, you see this one here, standing here. Okay? And the video and cameraman was busy doing his job because he has been briefed of what is going on, that this is just an exercise demonstrating how they can foil attack if attack happens, if attack come, to them or something like that. So this is just an ordinary exercise. Ordinary exercise, my people. Now, let me go forward.
Officers take their position.
And this woman was narrating that officers take their position. Is it under attack? Will somebody be analyzing that the officer now, after starting now, they went and start taking their position? Officers take their position. This man you see here, standing here, was the one I just showed you now behind the motorcycle.
Armed men in 2 vehicles opened fire on them. The officers take their positions with the team lead and State Commissioner of Police issuing commands.
You see? Don't fire from there. Don't fire from there. Why will he be firing from there? And why will he not fire from there? Because it is just a military exercise. Now, what they did is that as this thing was going on, as this whole thing, because they have already created the scene. How can somebody just tell me that the car they shot there, just this car here, that probably they brought, that somebody in this car or in that car open fire on military. Now, I want to ask you one thing. If the claim that these 2 cars now were the car that the attackers were inside, how then are they going to opposite way? This one is going there. That car is facing there. My people, why would people who want to attack military be coming from 2 different opposite sides? What that is there any sense? And these 2 people and these 2 criminals, as they call them, or the place, the time the military opened fire on them to shoot this windscreen, as you can see it, the screen as you can see it, they are standing side by side. Does it make sense? And don't forget that down there, you can see, if you look through this car, you can see the police vehicle front, and there are also police vehicle back. How then is it possible that a car that is in between 2 different groups of military and police will now open fire to shoot who? I am just giving you analysis of this video. You see it? Now, this is the car, and this is another car parking there. This military man is moving front, and in that front where he is going now, there are other security men there.
The officers take their positions with the team lead and State Commissioner of Police issuing commands.
Also, for you to understand the exercise that is happening here, I want you to pay attention to what I'm about to do. Now, this is the same spot, okay? Let us go back to where these people are standing. Now here, when you look at this place, you find out that this car was still parked here. You see road safety car here. You see another road safety car here. You see another road safety car. How many road safety cars do we have here? We have 1, 2, 3 road safety car. How many police cars do we have here? Or mobile police? We have 1, we have 2. Now, by the time I am going to take this video forward, this car has moved out of this place. Okay? For a clearer picture and a clearer vision, in case as they are shooting, because it is exercise, it is just a training, they are going to now move this car, move this. Remember that this was like, as it is exercise, it is going to take a long time to make this video. So now, the next time, when I'm going to move this thing forward, they have cut this video because it was a very long video. And now, by then, this car is no longer there. The only thing you are going to see is the machine, motorcycles that were parked behind these cars. Now, and this man here, standing here by the middle here, you are going to see that man. That is the same man you are going to see behind the motorcycle that are now parking behind this car. Now, let us go front for you to understand what I'm saying. Here. So you see, you see that where this motorcycle is parking, there was a car there. Okay? This is here. The car is no longer there. There was a car, there was a police car, there was a road safety car. Now that car is no longer parking, and this space now you can now see motorcycle visibly, and this man have now gone back to this to behind that motorcycle to take his own position.
Take their positions with the team lead and State Commissioner of Police issuing commands. The shooting continues with the force.
You see, the shooting continues with the force, and this person is reporting it while taking video of a policeman who is taking cover. Now, if somebody who is a policeman is taking cover, what then is the reporter doing? Videoing the man who is taking cover right from the front. Okay? Which means the person taking the video is not afraid because the person knows this was not real. Now, looking at the angle of the video, you find out that the person is standing. Okay? And he stays very close to the policeman because the height of this car, of this Nissan Primera or whatever this car is, the height of this car can never be a height of somebody squatting. Now, look at the man squatting. You find out that when the man was squatting, the head of this man is almost the same height with the trunk of this Nissan. Why the video was coming from up, which means the person taking the video is standing, not minding there was an attack going on, because there were no attack.
Showing enormous gallantry.
This one also, the same person videoing this thing has moved. The person continued to move from one place to another to take videos of all the men as they are taking their position. So why is the person not afraid if there is if the commander attack? The point, what is breaking my heart is that the person is analyzing this video, telling you how they came under attack. Even if she's not the one that is taking the video, at least she was analyzing the video taken by another broadcaster or another channel television staff, and in the name of the person is taking videos of Nigeria security agencies that came under attack. You see, they are shooting, and when you look at this particular video, you find out that the police commissioner who was here is no longer here. It is the same roundabout. Okay? It is the same junction. He is no longer here. The military man has come here. This car here was not there before. The car is now here. Okay?
Traders, transporters.
The traders are all deserted because they don't know what is going on. They don't know what was going on at this point because Nigeria is a useless country. They don't inform these people that, oh, we are here to have some kind of exercise. We are here to have exercise. We are having some kind of security training, and for that reason, so nobody should be scared. But they don't want to tell them that. They started shooting because some of them, the bullet they are using are not original bullet. Okay, or the bullet they are using is not original bullet. That is why they are shooting. But some of them having ulterior motive of killing people to claim at the end of the day that they are under attack. They have original bullet inside their gun, and they gunned some young men down. Now, the person who is taking this video is the only one who is not afraid. Why the people that are selling things in the market, they have all deserted. He was busy trying to video and cover everything that was going on there. After this broadcast tonight, we are demanding the complete arrest, prosecution of every person that were involved in this carnage, in this shameful act that lead to killing of some young men in this market. Now, I want everybody to listen very attentively as they are narrating this thing.
Passers-by take cover.
Look, as the people were lying down, and it can even be that they were told to lie down, because the cameraman was busy videoing people in the market lying down. He is the only one who is the macho man or macho woman who is not afraid of bullet. Why every man was lying down, he was busy videoing them, because that was what he came there to do, knowing fully well that it was not really anything attack.
In fear, praying the force.
Look at them. Everybody was lying down.
Wins this battle.
And they had to go from shop to shop while the bullet was raining. Are you hearing the sound of the bullet? Let me go back a bit so you can hear the sound of the bullet. At the same time, the person was busy taking the video.
Cover in fear, praying the force wins this battle. It said.
Do you see that? Now, somebody is on the floor. What I don't know is that this person that is on the floor, is it like really they have killed him, or is it somebody that is also acting? That is the question. And if they have killed him, they must be charged for murder. Because there is no reason whatsoever to kill anybody here.
Safe to say their prayers are answered as 5 armed men are gunned down with vehicles containing gallons of fuel.
You see, they say that 5 armed men are gunned down. It's a lie. It's a complete lie. Complete lie. If 5 armed men are gunned down, why are you still hearing the gunshot? I want you to pay attention again, because as the video was rolling, the gunshot was still sounding. I want you to pay attention.
As 5 armed men are gunned down with vehicles
containing
gallons of fuel.
As the person was showing this video, the gun was still raining.
Safe to say their prayers are answered as 5 armed men are gunned down with vehicles containing gallons of fuel recovered.
Any reasonable person. Now, this is the one that actually broke my heart. This man, after killing, because he wants to create a scene, which he has actually created. He has actually created a scene where there are none. He has actually killed people that were unarmed, innocent people that are in their car driving. They gunned them down. And now you have a story to tell. I want you to listen to the story. Considering the analysis I have given you, considering the fact that the military is on the both sides, the security agencies, they are on the both sides, the vehicles are on the both sides, or the both side of the road. How is it possible that there's somebody will be attacking them from the center? Now, I want you to listen to this man.
Will not come down to attack it.
Fuel recovered.
Any reasonable person will not come down to attack a convoy like this, made up of the military, the police, the civil defense, and every other person in it. And I think they paid heavily for that attempt.
Meanwhile,
it's a lie. Now, let me also tell you that the exercise continues. They tell you they chase them to bush. Oh my God. They chase them to bush. Now, where was this interview granted? Where? The interview was granted in that same junction. I want you to listen to the interview and watch the background. You see? You see that the interview was granted almost in that junction. Look at the buildings. Look at the vicinity of that place. Now, go to where this man are already in the street. You will understand that they are now telling you, after this man granting this interview, telling you that the people made a mistake to attack a convoy comprising military and police. Now, I want you to listen to the story.
attack a convoy like this made up of the military, the police, the civil defense, and every other person in it. And I think they paid heavily for that attempt.
Meanwhile, there was another attack in Umunze, this time on men of the DSS.
You see, another attack in Umuze, this time on the men of DSS. These are all lies, complete lies.
Also repelled. The Commissioner of Police reassures the people that security operatives are on high alert to tackle any breach of peace in the state.
You see, these are all military exercise. It has nothing to do with anybody attacking them.
Are going to dominate all the towns and the villages of Anambra State.
So what they are doing now is to tell you, to intimidate you, that they are going to dominate all the towns and villages of Anambra State. That is what they are, the message they are trying to pass to you, to intimidate you. Nobody will come out in Biafraland if Mazi is not released. What you see here now, who is attacking them? Nobody. Have they come under attack? Same military exercise. Now, if this man can go down like this, hiding under this one on the road, why you still have so many military vehicles lining up in their front, but in the market where they claim they came under attack, you see them standing useless, like very useless people stand everywhere, carrying video the person was videoing them and they were walking up and down, and then after walking up and down, they go and take cover and all that. So if they can actually take cover where nobody have attacked them, you can imagine why are they not taking cover in the open market when they came under attack, actually, as they claim. It is all exercise, practice. They were just doing this practice in case if they come under attack here and all that. And they were just, all these things you see is just to display and intimidate Biafrans. They don't have anything. Nothing. Nothing.
We're out from Oka, we went to Nucha, through Nobi, and we are here in Mazi right now. It is meant to build confidence on the people, to tell them that we are on ground.
You see, now he is saying the thing they are doing. What the exercise means is to give confidence to the people, telling them that they are on ground. That was why they created that scene in Nobi. It was meant to tell the people of Nobi that, oh, they should not worry. If anything come, if anything happen, they are going to handle it. So I didn't know that the comment was still on my screen. You see? And that is exactly what they come to do. To create this kind of awareness, to tell the people, this exercise is to show you that we are on ground. This exercise is to show you that we are going to be everywhere. That is nothing else. Now they decided to kill people just to dent the name of IPOB. Nothing else. Nothing else. So we are demanding their arrest for extrajudicial killing. And if the governor, if actually they kill somebody there, if actually they kill anybody there, they have just killed those guys for nothing. And we are demanding, I want to get every detail of the people killed in that Nobi. We need their details. Please, if you know the people that lost their life in that shooting, in that shootout, of course, this calling for arrest is just that we formally demand the arrest. We know that nobody's going to arrest them. We know that nobody's going to arrest them, but that does not mean we cannot call for the arrest. Even though we know they are not going to arrest them, we are calling for the arrest anyway, so that it will be on record. We don't just keep quiet. We know nobody is going to arrest them, but let us call for the arrest. And because the point here is that the elders in Biafraland are not talking. And we are beginning to conclude that they are happy with the killings, carnage going on in Biafraland. So we have to call for the arrest. Whether they arrest them or not, we have called for the arrest. We have to pronounce it. And that's what we are doing. Because we know what is right. Even though we know Nigeria don't respect their own law, we will continue to call for the arrest of these people, who, especially this commissioner of police, who kill people instead of having the exercise that everybody have knowledge that they are having. Except the locals who were frightened and they were all lying on the floor. Now let us continue.
And that they can come out and exercise their franchise come 6th of November.
It's a week to the Anambra governorship election, and the police say this uncommon display of bravery by its operatives is confirmation that the force has dominated towns and villages in the state to ensure a peaceful election process.
Now, you all have seen that. Now, let me also remind you that it is not only this particular exercise. It is not only this military exercise that we have seen in Nigeria. Okay? It is not only this military exercise we have seen in Nigeria. One moment. There was similar video which I am going to show you. One moment. You know, our own is that when we come prepared and we come loaded. We come loaded. I want you to pay attention again to what I'm about to show you. So, we need to demand for justice for if anybody actually was killed in that place, we need to demand for justice. If nothing else, this particular one, we need to demand for justice. I want you to watch this. Now, what I'm about to show you now is the exact same thing, similar thing that they did. Similar thing. I want you to watch this. This time around, this is in Muritala Mohammed Airport in Lagos. Muritala Mohammed Airport in Lagos, if I'm not mistaken. I want you to watch. This is another exercise. And what I do here is to practice what if armed men attack Muritala Mohammed Airport, how to foil them. So the people in the airport were briefed about this exercise You can hear them telling everybody to go down. You can see some people disguising as armed men, and they have some gun with them, like fake gun. And then you see security men, and you see all this. I want you to watch it. This is in Nigeria.
Pay your ground.
You see the people that are red. These are the bad guys on this particular exercise. This is Nigeria. Living like monkeys. Is that how you look at it? If they do it in Anambra before you know it, shoot down 5 people and they tell you they are making it out. Look at it. The same thing they did in Anambra. Now they are taking advantage of the fact that they are fighting for Biafra. They are taking advantage of the fact that Anambra military is coming, and they are taking advantage of the fact that they want to demonstration. And they want to kill everybody. They say any young man will come and face them. They kill them, they gun them down, and they break one gun from their car, and they put the person's head and say he was there. This is what Nigeria is doing.
Don't go that side. Don't go that side. Don't go there. Let's get back. Let's go back.
See, they are shooting. Remember, the gun, the bullet is not
I don't know why she went to that place. We were told that who said that? No, it's not official.
This is exactly what they supposed to know. But because of the situation, because of to propagate lies against Biafrans, propagate lies against IPOB, propagate lies against ESN, telling you ESN, oh, they came under attack and 5 people were gunned down and all that. Have you seen it? Have you seen it? Have you seen it? What you watch now, what you just watch now, and the one I played before, is the same thing. That's exactly the same thing that was going on here. Let me play it again. The same thing happened here. The same thing happened here. Give that one. Give that one.
Back in the
You see that?
who today people are looking at as New upcoming Dubai of Nigeria. Look at Governor Okowa.
Where is this one
I am
coming
giving
from?
you governors that have performed. Look at the rates of their of development indices, the educational strides of Governor Baseki. If you want to talk about Edo Best.
Where is this one coming from?
You want to talk about the IGR of Oyo State that has risen. You want to talk about the drop in unemployment. These are statistics we are talking about. These are people who have
Where is the
showed leadership.
All right. How do you respond to that? I mean, you picked O's in some of the. He has told you.
Can you imagine that?
The question is that can Nigerians trust?
Can you imagine that something is talking
and it's becoming the narrative that your party used to come into power? You wanted to rescue. You wanted to change Nigeria, but they are using it against you now.
Shehu, I need to tell this.
Somebody is calling Shehu on my own program.
If not for anything, every APC state in Nigeria has a national state assembly.
Where is it coming from?
And he's here saying the governor is doing well. He doesn't have commissioners. He doesn't have state assembly members.
I think he does.
Okay. Recently, just last month, there is no state assembly as it stands today. Is that a democratic state?
There's no state assembly.
And Amanda,
I'm going to be
they don't sit
to make sure.
They don't sit.
House of
Have you seen sit in the show? They don't. There is no state assembly. And this same person, this same person is bringing as the second. You said decorum. You said decorum, and you're
sorry. You were just making an accusation that don't.
Allow me to finish. Since you think you are a decent party, allow the ones you see as rugged parties to talk first.
Can you imagine?
The governor he's talking about, he called him as the second best governor of the PDP. He was in the APC in the last 4 years before 2019. They are now being proud of him. In just a year and a half, he's been manning the state under the flag of PDP.
Finally, I got it. Finally. All these things, all these gadgets sometimes, you know, all right, what is going on? What is going on? Let us see. One moment. This Buhari system, we no longer have Buhari system, sorry, we are upgrading every day. The more we upgrade, the more heavy the system. Somebody start talking about Shehu here. Somebody start talking about Shehu here in our own program. In our own program. So, one moment. There is a news that is going on social media. We don't know how truthful that news is. One moment. Well, I think let me show you people one thing. Let me show you people one thing. Let me show you people one thing. One moment. One moment. How many of you How many of you remember when I warned our brother Obi Kubana? How many of you? I want to see your comment. How many of you remember when I warned Obi Kubana, our brother? How many of you remember when I warned him? You know, what we are doing is spiritual. I always tell people, if you like, ignore. When God speaks through this mouth, ignore it. I am not going to be happy. I'm not going to be happy. I know that it is temptation, tribulation, and all that. As a man, you can face it. But how many of you remember when I warned him? I want you to go back to a video I made. I warned him. And I want him to watch this video. I want all his friends to watch this video. It doesn't matter whether they leave him at the end of the day, which I pray. But do you remember that I warned him? I am not a prophet too, but believe me, God can use anybody. God can use anybody. I warned him. And let me tell you, what we are doing is spiritual. You never can tell what would have happened if he listened to that advice and warning. You never can tell. Believe me. You never can tell. If he listened to my warning, by now, who knows what God would have done? But he didn't. He didn't. And it is very sad. It is very sad that they have finally dragged him or trying to drag him into the mood. Very sad. Tell him or tell his friends that there is still opportunity. The same thing I told Ojo Zokalo. When Ojo Zokalo wanted to start, I warned him. It doesn't matter whether Ojo Zokalo finally come out of prison. It doesn't matter. I warned him. I warned Ojo Zokalo. I told Ojo Zokalo that it is about to happen. Unless he apologized to Biafrans for saying, I almost lose my political career for fighting for Ndibo. And I can never fight for Ndibo again. Ojo Zokalo opened his mouth and said it. I made a program. I warned him. I said, if you do not apologize to Ndibo, who gave you vote to actually go to Abuja, wait and see what will happen. And it didn't end though. My people go and mark it today. Ojo Zokalo problem have not ended. I am telling you today, go and mark it. In fact, for the fact that I have just remembered him today, believe me, you will see what will happen to Ojo Zokalo in few weeks' time. Go and mark it. In few weeks' time, you are going to see Ojo Zokalo case will come up again. Let me refresh. Welcome back. Welcome. I hope this is sounding very well. The one thing warning I want to give today is that Ojo Zocalo's own is coming up. I want you to go and mark it. Today is, though we are already on the 2nd day of November, but go and mark it today. Before the next few weeks, in the next few weeks to come, Ojo Zocalo is going down the road again to prison. I don't know how it is going to happen. But if I say God told me, they will say, oh, he is now turning into pastor. I'm not a pastor, and I'm not claiming to be one. But just the way, when I was warning Obi Kubana, I told him what to do. He ignored me. And it is not once. It is not twice. I warned Obi Kubana severally, called his attention severally. I want you people to go and pull it out. It is there on my page. Go and pull it out. Pull the video, pull the post I made. I warned him. After warning him, what happened? He continued. And it is not like I don't want to be saying, we have vindicated. No. We don't go anywhere with being vindicated. What are we gaining? What are we gaining by every time? Hey, we told you now, and now we are vindicated. What are we gaining with vindication? What are we gaining? What does it add to my person? That okay now, I called him, I made a program, I warned him, I advised him according to the spirit. He ignored me. So now I will come and say, hey, I am vindicated. What do I gain? Nothing. And I am telling him, for those who are close to him, or the chief priest, or the one, what they call it, chief priest in Imo, of Imo, all those people, go and tell them, if you are close to them, tell them that I said, the spirit of Biafra is talking through me, and that it is not late. It doesn't matter what is going to go through. A lot of people have gone that road. But let me tell you, if care is not taken, the end is not good. The end is not good. Somebody say, I should stop talking about Obi Kubana. You know, sometimes I am not in position to choose what I talk about. Okay? As ebe nwata na-ebe akwa na-arụ aka, nne ya nọ there, nne ya nọ there. Some of you don't know what we are doing. It is not, I think, is it not when I come here and talk, you listen to me, okay? You don't choose what I talk. You don't choose the topic I discuss. You don't choose what I do. So what comes to my mind, I say it. You cannot come here and tell me not to talk about Obi Kubana. If you hate Obi Kubana, you hate, that is in your pocket. Obi Kubana is a Biafran. Obi Kubana is a Biafran, and there is nothing you can do about it. And Obi Kubana, whether good or bad, according to the story, has helped a lot of people in his community. He has helped people a lot, including those that even come from another community. So we cannot just overlook it. Okay? We can't overlook it, saying because, he's doing what he's doing, we can't overlook it. Oh, but of course, why is he not supporting Biafra? Why is he not supporting Biafra? My advice is for those who are close to him, because I know they may not have access to him until EFCC finish what they are doing. They will not have access to him. But those who are free now, go and search for where I was warning, not just warning, I was advising Obi Kubana on what to do. He didn't do it. He didn't do it. He didn't do it. You see, sometimes, the money you should have spent on Biafra cause, you are going to spend it somewhere. You are going to spend it somewhere. No, you are going to spend the money. Because if we get this Biafra, we are not going to say, okay, you will not enter Biafra. All these people that are parading and flashing their money are going to, they will be claiming even better than so many of you. But every day, we are raising fund for ESN. Every day, we are raising fund for this struggle. Every day, we are online raising money for the struggle. Why some people may have the money in excessive. And somebody was asking me the other day, where are all these Igbo billionaires? Where are all these politicians? Where are all these rich Igbo men? Where are all of them? No, there are one Nigerians. They believe in one Nigeria. But one day is one day. One day go be 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 one day. Fella. One day go be one day. One day go be one day. You see, it is not late. The day you will realize what you are missing spiritually. The day you will realize what you are missing spiritually is the day you come to understand that you are a Biafran and you are a Biafran and you are not contributing anything to the struggle. That is the day you will realize that you have missed a lot of things, including spiritual cover. The day, any day you wake up and understand that you are missing something is the day you realize that you should have been contributing something to Biafra struggle, no matter how little. Both whether money or in your services. Because when you begin to do it, my people, if you begin to do something for this Biafra struggle, you can never remain the same. You can never remain the same. Because it is spiritual. And anybody that is participating to restore and free Biafra people, the Spirit of God will possess you. Everything you do will progress. If you have to come in truth, in good faith and in truth. But if you come with lie, if you come with ojoro, my brother, mmiri ikuku kuo obulogi. So, but if you come with your pure heart to do something for Biafra, my brother, also have gote ikuku kuo ebe niile ị ga-akwụ gidigbam. O kuo elu kuo ana ị ga-akwụ gidigbam. If they bring people to attack you, attack will come, you will stand gidigbam. So tell Obi Kubana to go and do the needful. And tell those who are his friends to go and sow seed on his behalf. We are not begging people for anything. We are not begging. Mazi can never ever be happy here that we are begging for somebody to come and do something for Biafra. Never. It will be the last thing he will do, to beg anybody. But because our ways are not the same, I am still pointing fingers somewhere. am still pointing finger somewhere. I warned him. He didn't listen to me. And I am extending this message again to his friends. All those his friends that every time they are using bundles of money to do phone call. I don't need their money. I don't need it. I don't need it. But the struggle for Biafra is for everybody. It is not only for Simon Ekpa. It is not only for Mazi and Deconstructing. It is not only for all the people that are having sleepless night every day for this struggle. It is not for them. It is for everybody. Everybody. So let them use their teeth, their tongue, and cut their teeth. It is not late, but it is going to end. The end is not good. There is opportunity to save the situation. Believe me, I don't know what I'm saying, but I know that I'm saying something. On this note, I'm going to bring this broadcast to an end. Thank you for watching. May God bless you. May God bless Biafra. May God bless Oduduwa Republic. May God bless Middle Belt. May God bless Amazonians. May God bless IPOB worldwide. May God bless Mazi and Deconstructing. May God bless ESN. May God bless Sunday Igboho. May God bless all of you watching this evening. Remember, there is not going to be election in Biafraland. No matter what anybody does, election can never take place. I love you all from here. And don't allow anybody to discourage you. Don't allow anybody to discourage you. Don't allow anybody to deceive you. Don't allow anybody to talk down on you. Don't allow anybody to demoralize you. We are moving forward and we continue to move forward stronger like never before. Thank you very much and have a very good night from here. I love you all.